Alright, let's talk about Japanese calligraphy tattoos. I have a tattoo, it's on my right shoulder. I got it one spring when I was 22 years old. It's a bull skull wearing a chef hat with Puerto Rico written on a banner hanging from one of his horns. I designed it myself. I didn't show it to anybody before I had it done. Maybe I should have, but to this day, I don't regret it. Now, people get tattoos for many different reasons, and it's a highly personal thing. To me, tattoos represent like a moment in time. Kind of like a stamp on a passport. Years from now, I can look back at my passport and say, yeah, I was in France in 2004. Same thing is for tattoos, and I will always remember why I got it. What does it mean? Where I was in my life at that time. At 22, I was studying to become a chef, and I was homesick, and I needed strength and courage to achieve my dreams at all costs. Even though the tattoo is somewhat silly and not drawn very good, it's my fault, not the tattoo artist. It kind of represents a moment in my life that defined who I am today. That is something that I never want to forget. About 80% of the calligraphies I do as digital commissions are for people who intend to turn them into a tattoo. And a recent client told me, like in full disclosure, the purpose of this tattoo, the purpose of this piece is for a tattoo, and he wasn't sure how I felt, about using my art for tattoos. And to be quite honest, when I first brushed a calligraphy that was going to be used as a tattoo, I felt a little bit weird about it. Someone was going to permanently wear my handwriting on their skin. It gave me a lot of insecurity, for sure. And, but what if my calligraphy is not that good? I thought, what if I brushed the wrong thing? It was really nerve wracking. But I got over it. One time when someone sent me a picture of his tattoo with my calligraphy of Shoshin on it, I thought it was extremely cool. The tattoo artist did a great job translating the feel of the brush into that tattoo. And I realized that, like my bull skull, this tattoo was marking a moment in time for him. And the word Shoshin, beginner's mind, was something that he never wanted to forget. Now, tattoos with Chinese symbols or kanji are often criticized, and a common criticism that people that tattoo themselves kanji symbols don't really is that they don't really know what it means. They either saw them in a book at the tattoo studio or someone told them their meaning but wasn't verified. And often those tattoos can be completely wrong. Therefore, it is important to always be sure that what you're tattooing on yourself is being translated correctly. Don't trust the tattoo artist to know the meaning of kanji or calligraphy or Japanese language. They most likely have limited knowledge about kanji or Japanese or Chinese language. If you want to have a phrase, a sentence, or a poem, make sure you have someone who knows the language well translated for you. Another criticism is that if someone wants the word dragon, for example, why not just write it in English? If you speak English, that may not be that interesting or cool, right? And you want your tattoo to be unique and personal. When brushing a certain style and with certain energy, the dragon kanji can convey a powerful feeling to those who look at it. This is why people come to me. They want their kanji to look like calligraphy, not a type font. Once I have a sense of what the client is looking for, or what style of calligraphy he's looking for, and his desire, for example, what's the general feel of the tattoo, I then proceed to brush calligraphy that funnels that. And upon approval from the client, I brush the calligraphy on Hanshi. I scan it, edit the image, and then I deliver a clean, high-resolution PNG file that the client can take to the tattoo artist. So if you want to have a Japanese calligraphy tattoo, find an artist that can make justice to the calligraphy design. Replicating the look and feel of the calligraphy brush is really hard to do with tattoos, especially if the calligraphy is brushed in a cursive style and has a lot of the dry areas. So make sure your tattoo artist can replicate your calligraphy accurately. Someone probably with experience in this type of work would be ideal. I almost exclusively serve as only the calligrapher. I expect the client to bring to me the word or the phrase or the sentence already translated into Japanese already. While I have extensive knowledge of the Japanese language, most notably its written form. I am not a native Japanese speaker, so I don't know the nuances of the language, the slang, the dialects. So therefore, I don't usually provide translations unless it's something that I'm 100% sure I know how to translate. So if you get a tattoo, you have to be prepared to talk about your tattoo, especially if they are in visible places. The conversation can lead in numerous interesting ways. A tattoo with Japanese calligraphy or kanji symbols can spark a lot of curiosity, and people are going to ask you about it. What's the first thing that they're going to ask? What does it mean, right? So, like I said earlier, tattoos are very personal, so I'm not going to tell you to go ahead and get a tattoo with my calligraphy. At the same time, I won't tell you not to. If that's what you want and it makes you happy, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a unique image that you can identify with, love, and wear it on your skin for the rest of your life. At the end of the day, you're in charge of your own body, and you get to make all the decisions, right? So if you're interested in a Japanese calligraphy tattoo, the link to my website is down below. You can email me there and let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what's in your mind, and I might be able to brush something for you. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.